Hi Ultimate Gardeners, welcome back to the Ultimate Gardening channel. My name is Emmanuel Arce, well known as the Ultimate Gardener. In today's exciting spawning video, I realized that on my channel I don't have a video explaining my goal in the garden industry and technically summarizing who I am and how I started and stuff like that. So I decided in today's video I'm going to go ahead and do that. And so if you want to know all things about me and how I started and my goal in this industry, please stay tuned with us. So Ultimate Gardeners, my name is Emmanuel Arce. I'm a 14-year-old gardener. So the Ultimate Gardening channel was created on April 18th, the year 2019. So it's been 2 years that I've had this channel now, and the journey so far has been amazing. I couldn't have asked for a way better journey, and I'm very, very excited to see what the future has in store for us. And so coming back on a background story on how I started gardening. So when I was 7 years old, I never knew what gardening was and never had interested in it. Until one day my dad took me to Lowe's. We went past the garden center and I came across my very first plant, which was a pink snapdragon. And so I asked my dad if I could take it home, and he said yes. And so I took it home, I planted it, and the thing that sparked my interest in gardening was seeing the process of growth in the snapdragon. I saw how big the snapdragon grew, and I automatically knew that I wanted to do a research on what gardening was. And so the first channel I came across was Laura from Garden Answers. She has taught me so many things that I would have known to date. And so I've been following her journey and all the information she has given me and all the information she has given to all her audience members is so amazing, and we learned so much from her, and she's just an amazing person in general. And so with that being said, I saw my potential, that I liked growing plants, and so that's when we started this little tiny garden from over here. If you go back and you see my old videos, you'll see what I mean by little tiny garden. I only had a little tiny section. Me and my dad worked hard and putting that together, and then I was running out of space. That's when we went ahead and extended it. Then I was running out of space and we extended it 4 different times, which I know there's a chance it might not stop there, that there's a chance it will keep going on and moving on until the whole backyard is mine. But I just kept doing that and kept doing that to the point where I saw that I was becoming very good at gardening. Of course, every single person finds interest in something and sees if it's gonna work out. Sometimes that hobby isn't for them, and sometimes the hobby is. And fortunately, gardening was the hobby for me. And so I am gonna stay in the garden industry. No doubt in my mind, I have been building an audience, an amazing audience throughout the journey. And so we are currently sitting at 1,430 subscribers, which I'm very, very thankful for. So thank you all for joining me on my journey in this garden industry, because it's been amazing so far, and seeing the support from all of you guys animates me on doing gardening stuff, and that's why I keep on a roll on doing gardening projects. And so that's a little background story on how I began. And so now it's time for my goal in the garden industry. So Ultimate Gardeners, now it's time to explain to you guys my goal in the garden industry. So I have said this multiple times, and so my goal in the garden industry is to become a worldwide young gardener. And so that's my goal since day one, and so I'm trying to reach that goal. Whatever I could do to reach that goal, I'm gonna go ahead and go towards it. Unfortunately, nowadays there's not very much young gardeners due to all young people addicted to the technology, which is unfortunately what happens nowadays. But my main goal is to help spark interest in young gardeners and spark interest of gardening into young people so they could become young gardeners. Gardening is one of those hobbies out there that actually therapists recommend, because I know there's a lot of people out there with personal problems, and gardening actually helps deal with that, which is amazing. And so I'm very, very happy that gardening helps with that. But also my friend at Garden a Little, actually we have spoken over the week, and she has told me that she's a bit upset knowing that young people don't even know where food that they eat comes from. And she does have a great point there, because a lot of people don't even know where vegetables come from. Young people are so addicted to technology that they don't even know where vegetables come from. And so Seema is an all like grow your own food person, and so she's trying to spark interest in younger people and to get into gardening and learn how to grow their own food. So I would recommend her channel out if you want to go ahead and check her out. We have a collaboration coming up soon, so please stay tuned with us for that. And so she has told me multiple times that she wants to spark interest in young gardeners, which I completely agree with her, and I'll support her in everything, because people need to know where they could grow their own food. And it's so satisfying to me because I'm an all genre gardener, meaning that I do all things young gardening. I do all things gardening, meaning I don't only do flowers, I do vegetable gardening, I do herb gardening, a lot of those things that I do. And so seeing actually you growing your own food is so satisfying. And so I think young gardeners could spark a lot of interesting in vegetable gardening. And so kudos to her, because she's gonna come out with a ton of new videos on beginner gardeners. So yeah, let me go ahead and wrap up this video for you. So ultimate gardeners, that's gonna be it for this exciting spawning video. Once again, this was an entire reintroduction on who I was and what my goal was on the garden industry. The journey so far has been amazing, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. So thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to support my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to get notified when a new exciting spawning video comes out, just like this one, make sure to hit that bell notification button so you get notified when a new exciting spawning video comes out. Thank you all so much for watching, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye guys.